are going to be for these next couple games?
Not really. I think that practice. You're just still going in there trying to get the job done like you have every other practice. They know it's a big week. It's it's a big weekend. It's your season's on the line, so they all know it. I don't think that you try to make it any bigger than it really is.
The team has played well. The whole goal is to try to peak at the end of this season, and a little blip at the Big Ten, but the way the team played down the stretch, I think you got to probably feel pretty good about your chances.
Yeah, we're seeing the ball. That's a big thing, right? Hitting's a big part of our game, and they're seeing the ball well. So I just hope that they're ready and they're confident that they can hit anyone. And then our pitching is good enough to keep us in any game. And then defensively, we're gonna do what we need to get back in that batter's box.
Coach, being around your team right now, how would you describe the emotion and the feelings that they're having right now heading into the postseason?
They're excited. That's what you want to be, right? From the Big Ten play, from going into Big Tens to even going into here, you just finish up your classes, and they're excited. They want nothing to do than to play softball every day, and they get to, and that's all you can hope for at this time of year.
How proud are you of Autumn and everything she's been through?
Absolutely. There's every pitcher has their own journey. Hers has been a little bit of a unique one with an injury and things like that. And you never want a student athlete to have an injury and to have to go through that and to fight through something to kind of figure out how to not pitch again, but pitching is different after you have an injury like she did. And so for her to just still have the confidence that she has and still just expect the same that she's always expected from herself is pretty special.
Is she different than before the injury, or does she look like the same pitcher that you knew before?
For the most part, yeah. She's for the most part, she still goes after every hitter. She thinks she can beat every hitter. She's very competitive on it. I do think just because she's a fifth year, her pitches have gotten better. But naturally, the longer you play this game, the better you get at it. So all of her pitches have gotten a little bit better.
Piper, you've coached a lot of talented pitchers. What makes Autumn so special?
They're all special and unique in their own way. Pitchers are, but I think her just ability to forget the last pitch and whatever happens is probably her. I always call it her superpower gift. It doesn't matter what they do with the last pitch. It doesn't matter if you threw the best pitch or the worst pitch. Just her ability to wipe clean and go after the next one or the next inning is probably the one thing that she's very gifted at.
How do you go into a weekend like this where you've obviously got a couple days to look at a McNeese State, but how aware do you have to be of the other teams that are there, and how much prep can you do because you just don't know which way the brackets are?
It's just like a preseason. We play 4 teams usually in a preseason weekend, and a lot of times you play them once, sometimes you play them twice, and so it's just like that. It's exactly like that. I don't think anything that we haven't done this season hasn't prepared us for regional play. We're on the road. We never really get, we get the doubleheader or the split doubleheader. Everything that we do on the road makes it hard. Being a northern school, and I think our preseason and I think just what we have to deal with in our season makes you as prepared as you can be for postseason.
What's it like to lead a team that's now making 10 straight NCAA appearances? That's a standard that's not easy to uphold.
Yeah, I think when you teach them right, you coach them right, and you get athletes that want to win, and I tell them every day, never ever in your life are you going to work this hard with this many people towards one common goal. And I think when you get everyone on that field, they know what their job is and they're working that hard for the team, that happens. Postseason happens. So I don't know if it's an expectation or standard, but it's something that we want to work for and that we try every day as hard as we can to do.
How much does that now sort of play in now that you know what the step is and it's this weekend and what it entails, and it's up to you guys whether there's anything after that?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's something that is always in the back of your mind, but something you can't really put to the front of your mind for a while. You have to just focus on the next pitch, whatever's in front of you. And I think, honestly, this team does a really great job of that, and that's shown through our successful games. It's shown when we take it one pitch at a time. We just deal with the opponent in front of us and not worry too much about the what-ifs, the last ride, the holy crap, it's postseason thing. And if we can just go out and play and have fun, we're going to be successful.
How much is the way you've been playing the momentum going through, again, the winning streak rolled through, losing in the conference, but the fact that the last several weeks you've been putting everything together. How much momentum is there going into this?
I think we have a ton of momentum. You know, winning is contagious, just like anything else is in sport. And so when you get used to that feeling of winning, it's easy to replicate it and easy to have more faith in your team and whoever's behind you and yourself to come through in the big moments. So having those big moments and even having some of those wins late in the season where we were down and had to come back, or we're having big blow-up innings and whatnot, gives us that much more confidence that kind of whatever the game will throw at you, we have a shot and we believe that we can win.
I know it's a team sport, but how much confidence does it give you having Autumn in the circle?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I can't commend Autumn enough. It's so fun. I joke around that when I play behind her in center field, I'm like, good pitch, Autumn, good pitch, like another step, and okay, good job, like I got you if they hit it to me, but keep going. No, but I can't commend her enough. She's a phenomenal pitcher and an even better competitor, and we have the utmost played behind all of our pitchers, and especially Autumn on the mound this year. It's been phenomenal to watch.
What's it been like watching her battle back from what was a tough last year and mentally be strong enough to kind of come back and be dominant this year?
Yeah, it's been super inspiring, honestly. Autumn, throughout all of her injuries, has always remained one of the most competitive people I've ever known. She's not someone in practice that I ever want to piss off in the box because I know she's going to come right after me. And watching her take that competitive mindset off the field to battle her injuries and battle the mental draining that comes from being on a pitch count and whatnot has just been really, really inspiring. It makes me know that she's going to be successful in the pro league, she's going to be successful for us this weekend, and she's going to be successful in whatever life will throw at her moving forward.
How much have you just kind of been taking in the moments of this, your final season after so long here?
Yeah, been trying to. It's definitely hard. It's definitely emotionally charged, but taking moments to just breathe and try to be present and again, not think about it being the end, but just thinking about another opportunity to play, another pitch to have an opportunity, and just trying to enjoy that.
Yeah, but you've lived the standard here ever since you've been here with this program. Is there anything you can draw on from 19 and that run you guys made?
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think having the experience of being in postseason, and even as a program having the expectation of making postseason, makes a big difference, because then it's not too many bells and whistles or too excited or making the moment too big or bigger than it is, and just focusing on what we do and playing our game. So I try to deliver whatever wisdom I can, but honestly this group of girls is really great and really level-headed anyway, so they don't need a whole lot of guidance.
Do you let yourself at all, kind of drawing on that, say, teammates, the College World Series is incredible. I've done it. I've been there. Trust me, it's worth whatever we need to do to get there. Do you have any moments like that where you just go, oh, just one more, come on?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I never want to freak anyone out or make the moments too big. It's always just about the next game and the next play. But it is fun to sit in the locker room and talk about it and say, hey, this is fun. Making postseason is fun. Making postseason is something special that this program gets to do, and to just really enjoy it and compete and put it all on the line, because it's such a fleeting opportunity and it's one we want to take advantage of.
How much do you feel like you've grown? Like, if you could think back to 19 when you were just kind of wide-eyed freshman, to now where you're the leader of this group.
Yeah, no, I think a lot. I mean, I think I've always loved playing softball for Minnesota for more than just the softball, and I think I can walk away from this program as a much more holistically confident, independent woman than I came into it, and I can't commend my coaching staff or my faculty enough for that, because I really feel good about it.
When you have an ace like Autumn, how much confidence does she give the rest of you guys?
A ton of confidence. I mean, I think we as a team have a lot of belief in each other, but having someone that consistently is competitive and really unwavering too. Autumn is not perfect, but no ace is, and she emotionally handles those imperfections super well, and it just rubs off on the rest of the team, and it makes us able to bounce back from anything that gets thrown at us.
How much scouting do you do now when the other three teams in this regional? Can you watch film on pitchers, and how much goes into that for you?
Yeah, for sure. We definitely watch film and we definitely prep for what we know is coming. Of course, there's an element of flexibility because it's a true bracket, so you really don't know who you might end up playing. And so when it comes down to it, you definitely want to be flexible, but we definitely do our due diligence to prepare and be ready for what might come.
What's your early impression of McNeese then in watching what they have?
They're scrappy. I've heard that they're very scrappy. We know that their hitters want to just get on and run the bases a lot, so hopefully we're ready for that in the field. And they have a couple good pitching, but I'm really confident in our hitters too, so we'll hopefully just string together what we know how to do.